Hey, everybody, and welcome back to RGR Football on YouTube. My name is Daniel Harms, and if you're not subscribed to this page, make sure that you click that subscribe button at the bottom here, and so you can get updated on all of the videos that Ryan and I do together, the ones that he does, more specifically the rumors videos that have become so popular lately, and then film breakdowns like this that we're going to go ahead and talk about specific players. Last week, or the week previous, was McCall Hardeman that Ryan did, and this week we're going to get into something that I've seen on Twitter kind of blow up over the last few days, Tyreek Hill. And the idea that any corner could stop him one-on-one, even Deion Sanders, who's, obviously primetime. We don't need to take away anything from him. He was a great corner in the NFL. And there's a lot of guys that have built their careers by being shut down corners. It's just almost impossible to think that nowadays, the way that the games are played, even back then, Tyreek Hill is just so fast and quick to get off of press coverage that I want to use this as an opportunity to go back to what he looked like as a rookie and show you guys just a bit of the things that the Chiefs needed to do to get him the football, how he was still able to change the way the defenses played the Chiefs, and then quick forward to him in the offense with Patrick Mahomes, and how the Chiefs can use the knowledge that defenses have of Tyreek Hill to manipulate defenses and use guys like Sammy Watkins and Travis Kelce to get Tyreek Hill open and use his own speed against the defense. So let's go ahead and jump right in here. We're going to go back to 2016. Obviously, Alex Smith is his quarterback. Right here, we are looking at a basic 3-by-1 formation in shotgun. Tyreek Hill's up at the top of the screen here. And he's one-on-one with this corner, essentially, because this deep safety here has almost no chance of being able to get back to this side of the field. He's going to be shaded to the right half of this offensive line. And obviously, with responsibilities for a deep safety, having to read the quarterback and look at everybody else and find that mismatch and the guy that's going to be open, he's not going to have time to get to Tyreek Hill down the field. That's just how it is. And obviously, we all know with his speed, as soon as he gets clear of that corner, it's a touchdown. So this is a play that is drawn up specifically for Tyreek Hill, and especially because of the way that this deep safety is playing. This is going to allow the Chiefs to manipulate that defense and get Tyreek Hill as a rookie one-on-one with the corner, which is exactly what you want to do with a guy with his speed and playmaking ability. So we're going to run through this really quick and just to show some of the little things about Tyreek Hill's game that were apparent there and how he's really transformed them to better fit today's game and be more of a complete wide receiver. If you see about halfway through his route, he's going to use just a tiny head fake to the inside, which, is basically useless to him at this point right there. He uses just a tiny bit of head fake. The corner still turned around running with him because he knows he's going to come back around to the sideline to get there. But as he's turned around and sprinting down the sideline, Tyreek Hill is closing, and he's just going to pass by him. That's the thing about his acceleration and his speed. Right now, you can see Alex Smith is throwing this football before he's clear of the corner. That tells you the kind of speed that Tyreek Hill has, and he's got no chance here. The corner's trying to hold on to him, do everything he can to make sure Tyreek does not catch this football. And this is where we see Tyreek Hill having that glimpse of more than just a speed guy. The athleticism and the ball tracking right here, you can see his head is turned towards the football. And that is extremely important when it comes to being a complete wide receiver, being able to locate that football and track it over your shoulder anywhere on the field, especially when you're being held by a corner. This is the paramount to success as a top 10, top 5 guy. And then the athleticism to go up and catch that with one hand. It does happen to be his dominant hand. He is left-handed, so it did favor him a little bit. The corner's trying to grab his right hand. So this did favor him in that situation, but just the pure speed and then the athleticism after that to make a play like this as a rookie is really impressive for a guy that was drafted in the 5th round. And it really goes to show what the Chiefs saw in him. And even though he had some issues at Oklahoma State, they knew that this was the kind of guy to change the offense for the Chiefs from being such a run-heavy, reliant team in the past to now it's changing the game of football. And Tyreek Hill's really a cornerstone of that. So we're going to go ahead and go to a different game. This is week 10 against the Panthers. The Eric Berry game. Not that was the Falcons. This was the Marcus Peters strip of Kelvin Benjamin that gave him the win. So excuse me on that. But this is just to show you exactly how the Chiefs were always trying to get him the football, and you can use this type of off coverage to your advantage and get him the ball, and then get him in open space. If we look right here, just down the slot receiver here and up, there's nobody here. There's just one guy. So he's backing off about nearly 10 yards off Tyreek Hill. And if we assume that corners are going to give a lot of room to Tyreek Hill because of his speed, you can use that quickness that he has to stop about 5 yards and get him the football like he does right here. He's already just going to go to the inside here and then cut back it's kind of like a screen almost. They're going to run the guys away from the play here just to get Tyreek Hill the football in space. And this corner is still about 7 yards off of him, and he's going to have to figure out where the ball's going. Right now you can see that the football is about to come to Tyreek Hill, and right here you got 5-6 yards, and that's just you're going to lose that game every time for a corner. You can't close on him that fast, and even if you do close on him, this is what happens. Tyreek Hill is going to turn around the other way and just take off. The ability that he has with the football from a yak perspective is probably the most elite in the NFL. And there's no two ways about it. He understands where corners are going to be attacking him when he has the football and how to use his quickness to his advantage and get into that open space. And then obviously the acceleration to do everything after the catch is just incredible. The acceleration, like they said, and the athleticism that he has with the ball. It's unparalleled on this game, and that's why he's such a great game-breaking wide receiver. You add all of that stuff in together, and you get one of the best receivers in the NFL. So that's looking a little bit at his talents as a rookie and how they needed to get him the football a lot to get him to score and really to help this offense put points up, because it was struggling for many years under Andy Reid. So now we're going to go straight into 2018 with Patrick Mahomes at the helm. And this is where we get to have a little bit of fun and break down this entire formation. You see the Chiefs like to use a lot of 3-by-1 formations, especially with Kelsey in this reduced split here up at the top of the screen. And that it makes so much mismatches on the field, because you have 3 receivers to this side, which already puts the defense in a little bit of a bind. And then you have Travis Kelsey, who is typically going to be one-on-one with somebody. That's just going to be he's going to win that matchup every time. This is going to be a little bit cool, because apparently I found out the other week that I can annotate on this with Zoom. So this is going to be a nifty little thing that I'm trying out for you guys today. And we're just going to go ahead and draw on the screen here for the first time. I really like the option that this provides, just so you can see what I'm trying to talk to you guys about when breaking film down. And Travis Kelsey is pretty much just going to get bodied up here, but he's going to come up the sideline and just pretty much take up down the field, try to take out some of that deep safety help. Tyreek Hill is here, close to the offensive line, He's going to come up around here and then attack downfield. Sammy Watkins is here, and he's going to run kind of like an over route, kind of like that's a deep over route. And what this is going to do is that you can see that a lot of these lines intersect around the 50-yard line-ish area, and there's this one corner of safety out here. And you have 3 receivers out there, and that's going to put a mismatch out on the deep part of the field, especially considering that you've got Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, and Travis Kelsey all going around the same area. That's going to bring a lot of attention, and it's also going to confuse the defense. So, right, let's go ahead and get this out of here. And that's not what I want to do. All right, so let's just run through this play just so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So right here, we're going to stop it just to show you exactly what I was talking about. You have this corner here who's going with Travis Kelsey up the field, and the safety that was here has now dropped down a little bit. So you have one deep safety. Sammy Watkins is currently about to break on his deep over route, and come right here open to that first down line marker. That's going to be a first down. It's third down and long, and the Patriots obviously don't want that to happen. So this defender right here has a problem. Tyreek Hill's coming at him, but he thinks he can pass this off to the deep safety. So he doesn't think he has a problem. So he's going to take Sammy Watkins on this over route. But this is one thing you can account for as a defense is Patrick Mahomes. He's going to escape the pocket to his left. And then what Tyreek Hill is going to do is just so savvy right here. It's such a veteran move. He uses that speed and backs off that deep safety a little bit more, as well as Travis Kelce up the sideline. So now he's in the bind too. He doesn't know if the ball is going to go to Travis Kelce or if it's going to go to Tyreek Hill. And now you have 10 yards to get to Tyreek Hill from the time that Patrick Mahomes throws that football. And he's just going to sit down in this open spot of the field, and Mahomes is going to hit him deep for a huge gain. And even though the safety has just enough time to get there, Tyreek Hill holds onto that football. And that's something that's really underrated about his game is he can take a hit with the football in his hands. So that is how Andy Reid really likes to manipulate defenses with the speed and the caliber of players that he has deep down the field with those formations. It's one of my absolute favorite plays from him. And I think it really shows how Tyreek Hill can be used manipulating defenses as well as getting big plays at the same time. Now, this is probably one of my absolute favorite routes that I've seen from Tyreek Hill. This is Week 9 against the Vikings with Matt Moore in at quarterback. And I really feel for him on this play because he's going to get hit as the ball comes out, which this should really be an easy touchdown. But this is just going to be one quick play just to show you the kind of route running ability that Tyreek Hill has. And if you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen this floating around, and it's absolutely disgusting. He's just going to do a little stop and go. And how do you defend against that? When you have that much space to work with as a receiver, like this should be almost exclusively what the Chiefs call for him, and then he's almost one-on-one on the outside like that, because the corner can't do anything. If he keeps backing up, Tyreek Hill is just going to stop, and he's going to get a free 7-8 yards, and then you just have this ability to stop and go. Oh gosh, his ability to get his hips down, and that's the thing really. The secret to that success is to sink your hips as a receiver, because then you're selling that that curl route. The corner thinks you're going to be able to get down in that stance and turn around and get that football. And then when he sees your hips going down like that, he dives he goes onto where you're at there. And then Tyreek Hill has got that quickness to be able to accelerate out of those types of breakdowns. And that's something that receivers don't really have a lot of. Obviously, he's going to do a little bit too much of trying to make a bigger play than it was, because he was trying to get to that touchdown. He knew that if that ball's not underthrown, he's going to be a touchdown. So that's just a little bit of losing some yards, but still he gets a first down on the play, and that's just an absolutely disgusting route. And then this one you probably all remember, another third and long play. It's going to be the opposite of that stop and go, and just stop instead of go. And you've got so much time to work with. He's going to be right here in the slot. And look at, you have this corner here who is shaded to the outside, so he's got all this room to work with, really. The Bears don't want to give up a big play, so they're going to play deeper. And then that's just going to cause problems, because Tyreek Hill's so fast, and he gets on defenders so fast that they have to decide whether they want to, meet him at that break point, or if they're going to keep back up because they don't want to get beat down the field for a touchdown. And this is why the Chiefs are so good at third and longs. This guy's got to make a decision if he's going to be able to keep running with him, because Tyreek Hill's too fast. So that's when Tyreek Hill puts those brakes on, and then he comes back. Look where he creates so much separation from being quick and in and out of his cuts, better than any guy on the field. And that's, at the sticks right there, that ball's out, and Tyreek Hill is going to catch it for a huge first down in this game. Obviously, the Chiefs would win this game pretty handily, but still, that their success on third down is not a coincidence when you look at the things that they have in terms of, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins, and Damian Williams out of the backfield. So having his ability to stop, start, and cut on a dime and get those huge first downs like that with manipulating defenders at the same time, it's really unique. And when we look at the way that the Chiefs can attack everybody, not only with Tyreek Hill, but with, they got McCole Hardman now. They're bringing back Demarcus Robinson, Sammy Watkins. Everybody's back. So going forward, Tyreek Hill I think he's going to have one of his best seasons ever as a wide receiver in the NFL. And I wouldn't be surprised if he, went over 1,500 yards, over double-digit touchdowns this year. So that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later.